Hello, everyone. Meteorologist Eric Finkenbinder. It is the most wonderful time of the year. We are 1 week away from Thanksgiving, and I personally mean it, the most wonderful time of the year. I really look forward to Thanksgiving. We host Black Friday, going out for that Christmas tree, and Saturday, as a Pennsylvania resident, lifelong resident, I'm certainly a deer hunter. So always looking at that 3-day period. And I do a lot of time looking at weather models and weather data at the station, but also when I'm at home. In that 3-day period, I probably spend more time than any other time of the year looking at the weather information for Thanksgiving. So why not to talk about it with you? This is the 7-day forecast, and this is stretched out just enough to hit Thanksgiving Day. And you're looking at blustery and colder conditions, temperatures into the mid-40s. So there's some good news there, but also for any outdoor plans, we need to plan accordingly. I would say, to summarize all of this, we've already experienced what I anticipate moving into Thanksgiving Day and Thanksgiving weekend. So we have had multiple days of cold, blustery conditions. This one is not going to be any harsher than what it already has been. So these are what I call temperature trends. So this is actually temperatures about 1,500 meters up into the atmosphere. This just kind of gives us an idea of really the departure from normal, how cold and how warm we're going to be compared to normal. So as we move into this weekend, we're not necessarily chilly. I would say seasonable. We're going to notice as we head into next Tuesday. So when you start hearing about a lot of people traveling, we're going to start to see a bit of a warm sector, and always warmest ahead of the cold front. Behind the cold front, obviously, we see that cold air beginning to sink south over Montana and the northern plains. Tuesday into Wednesday, and we're going for 60 degrees on Wednesday. The rain likely have already exited. The winds begin. So then we start to see that transfer of colder air. So when you notice that how that colder air begins to drop into Thursday, this is by lunchtime, Thanksgiving Day, that cold air didn't arrive quietly, if you know what I mean. So it is going to be blustery, and watch what happens. We start to see those deeper purples. That is what I would consider, yes, colder than average conditions. And temperatures on average are going to be about 10 degrees colder than our average for this time of the year. So that is for Black Friday, for anyone that's going to be going out to get that Christmas tree as we move into Saturday. And again, for those that do like the traditional deer camp, I would say temperatures are still going to be 10 degrees colder than average. So 20s and 30s during the morning, struggling to get near 40 degrees heading into the afternoon. But this is not something that locks in for a 5 to 7 day period. The Climate Prediction Center, so you're going to be hearing a lot of talk about a cold blast or an Arctic blast. I would say Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, absolutely. That's where they're going to see some of the colder air. But for us, as I've mentioned, we've already dealt with it. So I wouldn't get too caught up with anything they may be hearing about extremes. For us, it's just another chilly, blustery day. You can just tack that on to the number of days this month that we've had. Here's a better way to look at it too, your 10-day temperature trends. So you notice Wednesday, 60, but it is going to be 60 with a pretty good southerly breeze. That transfer of cold air then arrives for Thanksgiving Day. 45 is not bad. Turkey trotters, forgot to mention that too. Have done that before. Always like to go for that jog. I would say temperatures will probably be in the lower 40s, and you're going to have to anticipate those winds Thursday morning. Friday and Saturday stays cold. So there you go. The most wonderful time of the year. I'll be watching this forecast. And of course, if anything changes, I will let you know. But if you are looking for snow, or if you have heard about any snow, that's probably lake effect. Until we see anything else that changes, it looks like just plan for a chilly, blustery Thanksgiving holiday. Thank you for watching.